Here it is, 5 a.m. in the morning, Saturday morning. This is the Lively Legz Fly Shop. I'm already set up and working. This is my packing area. Someone's getting a rod shipped out this morning. It's Benny P here with Lively Legz Fly Fishing. Got the big Shrive on the other side of the shop, printing out orders and packing up. And it's an exciting day for us today because this morning, once we get the orders done, we're headed to the post office, headed out, and meeting up with Iron Mike, and we're going to get to fish together this morning. It's been a long time since the Lively Legz crew's been back together. We're excited to get out on the water, and hopefully today we can get into some nice looking wild browns and wild rainbows. So follow along. I'll be filming today. Iron Mike and Big Shrive will be behind the rods, and let's see what kind of fish these guys can get into. Orders are at the post office, and we are on our way to the water this morning. Let's see if these guys still know how to catch fish. Okay, caught up with Iron Mike. We're down on the water, and before we start the video, we're just going to run down the rods, the flies, and some of the equipment the guys will be using today. First off, both guys are going to be using syndicates. That's what we sell at livelylegz.com. Shrive's using the 10-foot 3-weight. Iron Mike?
10-foot 2.
10-foot 2-weight, 10-foot 3-weight rods. That's what will be bringing the fish in today. And then let's go over the fly selection for today. Big Shrive has on a size 10, sulfur double treble on the bottom, and off his dropper loop. We have a original barbless series pheasant tail with the Lively Legz.
I have the olive double treble, and up top the rainbow warrior with the white legs.
Okay, you guys are ready to hit the water. Let's head on out and see what these Lively Legz nymphs do on this beautiful little stream here in our home state of Pennsylvania. The guys head up to the first run. Just get the camera on. Big Shrive hooks up. Got the first fish of the day on video. And what's he have, a creek chub? That's the way you start a Big Shrive. That's a fish. That's a native. We'll count it. Let's see that jumbo. That's a beaut. Look at that. Big Shrive. This is a trout. It's fighting. This isn't a creek chub. Big Shrive starts her off with the creek chub. Iron Mike steps up next. Looks like he has a nice looking wild brown trout on. Let's see if he can get it in the net. And we got a beauty in the net. Let's go take a look. See what it took.
He took the old white-legged rainbow warrior.
Good looking trout there, Iron Mike.
Yeah, it was a nice one.
Oh man. Iron Mike gets ready to cross the creek. Before he crosses, he throws a little cast right underneath this root system. It looks like another double treble wild brownie in a net. We go take a look at this one.
That might be a stalker. I don't know.
I don't know. Look at that adipose.
Yeah. No, it's. Yeah, you're right.
Pretty little wild brown trout. I'm just going to give you a quick look upstream. Check that out. This is the water that he's heading into. He hooked one. Good deal, Big Shrive. I'm sitting here. I didn't even realize he hooked a fish. Another creek chub.
He's the master at all that.
That's a nice looking creek chub. I'm going to zoom in on that. I don't often catch trout that big. It's a good one. We got 4 fish in the net so far. Big Shrive with a couple natives. Iron Mike with a couple wilds. There you go, Big Shrive. We got a little bit of a flip button going on there. Let's see if this one's a trout. Oh, gets off, man. That's okay. Hooked a trout. This is good.
That's a nice one.
Oh, that's a solid fish. Man. Nice looking hook up there on video, Big Shrive. So Big Shrive did a little switcherooski. He's used to fishing. We'll go over here and we'll take a look. He gets it in the net. Let me walk over here now.
Nice fish, Andy.
Big Shrive is on the trout board now.
Gorgeous wild.
Look at that. Dark natural double treble perfectly in the corner of his mouth. That's what we're after right there.
There we go.
So real quick, Shrive, let's look at what you have now. Shrive changed it back up. He got rid of his dropper loop. He's not used to that. And he went back with what he's used to. And I'm going to grab his rig here and give you a quick look at that. So he's fishing off the eye of the top fly. His top fly is a sulfur double treble size 10. And down on the bottom, he's got another size 10 double treble, and that's a dark natural. And he just wasn't quite comfortable with that other style. He went back to what he was used to, and just like that, he has a trout in the net. That's a pole bend. That's a good fish. That might be the big one of the day so far. Oh, look at that. I can see what it is. Iron Mike steps into the spot. Big Shrive went into this tree up here. He steps out into the spot. That's what we do. When we get in a snag or in a tree, we let the next guy step up, and he gets a beautiful looking bow. You wait to see this guy, the color on it.
He's a net full.
Look at that. Look at that. Look at that fish.
That's probably a 17-inch skinny guy, though.
There's the olive brown double trouble right in the corner of his mouth. And look at the beautiful stripe on that fish.
It is.
It's a gorgeous fish.
Gonna go between your legs. Oh, no, he's gonna go. Oh, he's hiding good now.
Okay, Big Shrive's up. Iron Mike, he put that beautiful looking bow back in the water. Got to be something else in there. And you can see right where that log is.
Oh,
Look at that. Next cast, Big Shrive gets a fish on.
Buddy.
That log over there, there's a real nice deep washout right with that log, and the fish are sitting there.
What do you have on the top? Sulfur double trouble.
Another one in the net. Another fish falls to the Lively Legz size 10 double trouble. And that one there is the sulfur double trouble, and that's another gorgeous looking little wild brown trout.
Oh, did you see him? No, is it a big one?
He came right out, and I saw him flash.
Did you get that on?
Mm-hmm. I was filming him. Shrive just stepped right up above that log.
From the bank you get it, Andy.
And I'll tell you what, Shrive went back to his style, and it's what he's used to. It's working for him.
That's on the sulfur. That's on the top.
So anybody who fishes a tandem rig like this knows that most of the time you catch your fish on the bottom fly, but that sulfur nymph that's a sulfur double trouble. That's right there in the corner of his mouth again. That bugger's putting the fish in the net. That's his top fly.
He moved about 3 feet to come after that.
Oh, you saw it come out here?
Oh yeah, he come out and smashed it.
Took you a little while, Shrive. Got warmed up?
Yeah. It was a little chilly this morning, so my muscles weren't moving real fast.
That was a fish, wasn't it? Yep.
That's what I talked about that in the video the other day. I said, why don't you set the hook? I was coming under that tree and then I wasn't really ready.
You set it on that one. I don't know if you're going to see it in the video. Iron Mike didn't set a hook on the first one because just thinking he caught something on the bottom. Throws back in, same exact spot. Fish hits, gets off, but you got to see it. Make sure you set a hook. A lot of times you think I may have caught a rock and just go to pull it out of that rock and you actually have a fish. Okay, just a little update. It's not even midday. We decided we were going to come off this section of creek, move upstream a little bit, and give another section a try. So the guys are eating. Big Shrive's got, oh my goodness, enough onions to choke somebody. Iron Mike's eating
ham
and cheese, and
plain Jane.
we got myself a sheet sandwich as well. Okay, had a little lunch at the truck, getting the water up again, and Iron Mike, first cast. We got the sun shining on us. I saw that one come out and grab it. Way to start her back off, Iron Mike. You see how easily his net came off? Got the fish in the net. And let's see what he got and what he got it on.
Pretty little one. Amazing colors on that thing.
Goodness.
He took the double trouble. It's in the olive.
Olive double trouble, and
Yep.
look at those
We
orange
good?
dots. Good to go. Alright, as I'm filming, the guys are going to notice Big Shrive has his net on his side. Iron Mike, he has his net on his book bag that's off to his side. And if you're not familiar with it, the reason why they're able to keep their nets there, it's because of a product we have on the market called the Lively Legz Nypmphs. Check them out at livelylegz.com. It is a convenient way to carry your net on the water and have it in a ready-go position. Big Shrive steps up to a really nice looking, oh, he misses a nice looking run coming down through, dropping over. Then he hooks up, first cast. Oh, and he's got a nice one on this time. Cast back in, a little closer to his body, and definitely a nicer looking fish. And he gets it in the net, and that's a buttered up looking wild brownie there, Andy Shriver. Wow, look at how beautiful that fish is. Look at the dots, the orange dots on that fish. They're not all that pretty. Even the adipose fin. You see that dot on its fin? Drop that baby in. It's a good one, Shrive. That's a good one. That's a pretty fish. You hit the flip button too. Iron Mike throws up into the head of this run. Hits the flip button. Has a nice looking little wild brownie on his bottom fly. See how easy his net comes off, and let's go check it out.
That's a pretty fish, though. I'll get him.
Look at the orange dots on these fish. And that is the Lively Legz Double Trouble in what color?
Olive.
The olive double trouble.
Really down it. Whoop.
There he goes. Flip button again. So we got back-to-back fish, same area, flip button. And that's how it goes sometimes. That one gets off. And another one. I just kept the camera rolling there. These little guys must be stacked up in that area. That once again is the olive double trouble, size 10. I can see it's his bottom fly. And that one is not only gorgeous, look at the par marks on that one. Nice coins coming the whole way up its body. Iron Mike getting it done in this spot. Is that a hookup? Nice. Big Shrive has a little issue with his line. Iron Mike steps into the pocket. The bugger's not giving up. And in the net, that is a nice fish. That's a solid one.
Net full.
Take a look at this guy. Still can't get over those orange dots. Every one of them. Just the most beautiful orange dots. You can still see par marks a little bit on that fish as well. And there's Lively Legz double troubles.
Oh, I saw that one. That's not a bad fish for this.
No, the guys are just kind of walking and casting and walking and casting. I just decided to walk and film. Why not?
Little not ideal section, but turns out to be ideal.
Big Shrive gets that one on his top fly, I'm pretty sure. It's cool watching from my view. I get to see all the strikes, all the hits. Once again, beautiful little orange dots, and that is on the dark natural?
Nope, that's the sulfur up top.
Oh, the sulfur, okay. Oh, that's right, you have your sulfur up top. And there it is. I'm up here and Big Shrive and I, these guys are fishing some skinny water right now, and Big Shrive and I are talking about a spot he's going to step out into and fish, and Iron Mike hooks one up downstream. Yeah, that's, what can you say, one after another. Gorgeous fish.
He took the olive again.
So Iron Mike having big success on the olive double trouble. And upstream, Big Shrive getting ready to work a pocket. He's had success mostly on a sulfur double trouble today. It's a nice hookup, Shrive.
I thought it was the same fish.
I don't either. I almost thought something grabbed your top fly and then you had a fish on your bottom fly. Regardless, that fly is straight in his mouth and that fish is straight in the net. This is another product that we really enjoy having. That's the O-Pro third hand rod holder. Gives you that free hand when you have to get a fish out of the net or you need to tie on. Oh, he popped back down in.
That is a trout.
You do have a fish on. So Mike does this thing as we're walking upstream and, you know, pretty much flat water, and he just walks and casts. And he's just walking up ahead of us and just casting as he's walking. And he's got a beautiful little wild brownie.
Go ahead.
Yep. Might have been that big one. You couldn't even move him. Well, that is a big one. Here I am talking about a big one he couldn't move, joking. You know, you talk to people and you get these great fishing stories and these great stories about the fish they couldn't move off the bottom, and we're joking around about those great stories, and big shrive hooks into a nice fish. And it may take a team effort here trying to bring him up through the water. He's a little short on his reel. And Mike steps out, and we got a nice looking wild brownie in the net. That's the fish of the day so far. Okay, they put him in Big Shrive's net.
He's on the top fly again.
Once again, the sulfur double trouble. That is a solid fish there.
Sure is.
Hold on a second. We're going to get a release of Andy's fish, and Iron Mike gets one on as well. We got to do a double release on these guys. Oh, Mike's pops off, so. A nice hookup on video. We get Big Shrive with that beautiful looking brownie. Biggest brownie of the day. Iron Mike steps up to the next spot. Has a nice looking, another wild brownie on video. Come over and check it out and see what he took.
Our new little fly.
That is the new olive perdigon.
Yep.
Iron Mike has done excellent with those. So gonna get him back in the water. And these guys are just having an excellent day on the water. Look at Big Shrive posing for In Fisherman magazine right now. It's your next cover shot for In Fisherman. He has that's a nicer fish. Andy was posing for In Fisherman down there, and Iron Mike got ahead of us a little bit. Catch up to him. He still has on the Perdigon DT combo, and the double treble puts him in the net, and that's a nicer one.
Yeah, it wasn't bad.
You see that one? That's a nice fish. See that one hit. So what's going on here is Iron Mike's fishing. I'm filming for the YouTube style video, and Big Shrive is behind me.
Hey, that's a stalker.
That's a Perdigon. That is a stocked one. That's a holdover stock fish right there. And Big Shrive back behind me. He is filming for like TikTok and Instagram Reels, that platform. So we have a couple different filmings going on right here, and Iron Mike just keeps working his way up and catching fish. Okay, Big Shrive hooked up with a nice bow. Oh man, I just saw him flashing, Andy. You are on your own on this one, buddy. You better hope that he doesn't make too many runs. Oh yeah, I see him now. That's a good fish. You see him reach on his side, grab his net out of the net man, and we have a lunker bow in the net. That's a pretty fish, Shrive. Congrats. You can see that's that sulfur double trouble. He puts it on the bottom and it starts catching fish. Trying to get out of the net. Just like that one Iron Mike caught. Look at the nice stripe on that fish. That's a beautiful fish. Probably said that to every fish in the video, but they're all beautiful fish. Go ahead and hold that baby up, Big Shrive. We'll get a look at them. Oh yeah, that is a good fish. All right, you can put him back in. And away he goes. 2 nice fish today, Shrive.
That's what I'm talking about.
This is 2 fish in a row. I'm walking away, and I hear this is what I'm after right here. Big Shrive, he calls me. I'm talking not even 30 seconds after he releases that one bow. He's got even a nicer one on right now. And it is flashing. Look at this thing. That is a good fish. All right, Big Shrive is working that guy, and it's not coming in easy. Oh man, that's a good fish. He's head rolling, yeah. Another one falls victim to the Lively Legz Sulfur Double Trouble size 10. Tribe, that is a jumbo. Holy crap, that's a net full there. Fish of the day. Look at that sulfur right in his mouth. Well, I was, yeah, he's gone.
It's a good one.
We got a quick picture. I was recording it as we took the picture because that fish had so much energy and figured he was going to flop out. So, and away he goes. Good fish drive. Back-to-back jumbos. I mean, that one was a true jumbo.
Oh, there it is.
That's a nice fish. Sitting here filming Iron Mike, saying we need a fish to end the video on, and it looks like he's got a heck of a nice trout on. Big Tribe standing here. We're just watching him work this section of water. That's a solid fish, Mike. He's doing the head shake. He's trying everything in his power to get off that line, but we need him. We need him for the ending clip.
Oh, come on.
You can see right above Mike the tree branches, and look at that. Gets him in the net. That is a great fish.
A pretty one too.
Let's get a good look at the ending fish. And there he is. We'd like to thank everybody for following along. Be sure to check us out now on not just Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, and on TikTok now. We hope you enjoyed the Lively Legz crew back together today.
Good.
And until next time, best of luck on the water.